oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Can I touch it? Oh my gosh. Wow, that is awesome. And you know, in your heart, you kind of want to slap them because like, bitch. Yeah. La, 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 la. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This isn't like many of my other hair videos. I am going to be reacting to, or more so responding to, a video that I came across online, or actually there's a couple of videos. There is a lot of crazy information out there on the internet, all right? That's all I'm gonna say about that. If you have never seen me before in your entire life, my name is Brittney Gray. I am owner and stylist at Beach Vibes Beauty Studio. So let's get into it now. Okay, so this guy, this is ONISION, right? And I've actually heard of him or seen him out there in the ether of the internet. I honestly don't know what he does on YouTube, but he has a pretty large following. The videos that I have seen revolving around him are more so people being pissed off at something that he said. All right, so I have his channel queued up here. 2 weeks ago, he uploaded a video called White Hair versus Black Hair. I'm gonna start from there because he did that video and then he made a couple after that one. So let's just start with the original. This video got 1.9 thousand likes and then 27,000 thumbs down. That is a lot. Let's watch it together now.
Does your hair type matter when it comes to having someone attracted to you? Like for black women, the curly hair, is that a problem? Or for many other people, is your hair too straight? Is it not wavy enough? Does it fall flat? Let's go through some hairstyles and I'll give you my honest opinions. Most all of us know if you want an honest opinion, I'm awesome. I mean, what opinion is more honest than mine on YouTube? Everybody hates me. What do I have to lose, you know? So this frizzy crap, I say frizzy crap because it just comes to mind. It's not that it's actual crap, it's fine. I know, it looks like a mess. It looks like when you crumple up paper and you throw it. But is this a problem? Is this a bad hairstyle? And the answer is surprisingly no. Even though I described it terribly, it's not a problem at all. In fact, hairstyles like that make me think this person's exciting. This person has a lot of energy. And I know that's a stereotype, but it's how I feel. And when you type in beautiful woman to Google, what shows up? Well, all these ladies, unfortunately. You got this girl who has her wavy brown hair. This girl.
Okay, can I just say, the first time that I watched this video, it really annoyed me, and this is so petty. Her hair is not freaking brown, okay? It's clearly blonde. Hairdressers, if you're watching, you understand.
Their wavy reddish hair, wavy blonde hair, and those are just the top three. We have dyed hair. Originally she was a brunette. More wavy hair. And finally, someone of color. Although her hair kind of falls flat. Let's be clear. Hair like this is absolutely gorgeous. Great hair type to have. Doesn't make it better than all the other hair types. That depends on what you're trying to accomplish. This, however, like the hair that falls flat, I think it's hideous. I think if your hair is so greasy that it sticks to your head, it just falls flat, it hugs the top of your head, that's a personal problem. That's a choice that you made that was bad. This, however, looks like she did absolutely nothing to aid her hair. I'd venture to guess she woke up with that texture. She woke up with that fluff. And finally, we have a highly braided whatever. First of all, pretty sure she doesn't spend 7 hours a day braiding that. Pretty sure she doesn't even necessarily wash that. And I know that I'm not attracted to that. I'm more attracted to something like this. Something that you feel more inclined to believe that she prepped that today. And that there's a good...
This is where I feel like he started to piss people off. First of all, people who have braids or dreads, you can wash your hair every day if that's what you choose to do. And you can't just look at somebody who has braids or dreadlocks and just say, oh, they just don't wash their hair. And I feel like that's a huge misconception. How does one get dreadlocks? And a lot of people think, oh, well, you just don't wash your hair. You just don't wash your hair ever, and then eventually it'll dread. And it's like, no, that's not the case. If somebody has dreads or braids, it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't wash their hair. Oh. Gosh.
Chance that doesn't smell like dead rats. Unlike probably haven't washed my hair in 4 years girl over here. This hairstyle is cliche, but it's not going to stop me from dating someone once again. Here we have another example of that probably doesn't feel good to the touch, it probably isn't fun to maintain, it probably hurts your scalp, probably isn't washed very much, just don't. Like there's this girl with a similar hair type. Does it look like she showered anytime recently? You think it's easy to keep that hair color? No. I can pretty much guarantee you her hair smells like a goat with dingleberries dangling down on their back end. Same goes with this guy. Cringy. I've met people who have consistently vibrantly dyed hair, and the way they keep it vibrantly dyed is they don't wash it. Yuck. Meanwhile, this hairstyle is confusing, but cute. This hairstyle tells me that she might actually be a really fun person to hang out with because she just lets it flow. This chick doesn't give a crap, and that's kind of cool, but also kind of something I'd be cautious about.
I just don't understand why some people perceive wearing your hair the way that it naturally grows out of your head as negligent.
Then we have this girl who's basically the perfect hairstyle for people of a highly curly nature. Looks like you put a bit of effort into it, but not too much. And it totally looks maintainable. Like you can wash it, and it'll be okay. Meanwhile, this is just hot. That's really, really cool looking. Kinda looks like the real world version of Super Saiyan, but that's not a bad thing. Meanwhile,
have you ever worn your hair natural and then you encounter somebody who may not have ever dealt with black people ever in their entire lives, and they're like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Can I touch it? Oh my gosh. Wow, that is awesome. And you know, in your heart, you kind of want to slap them because like, bitch, and you just have to sit there like, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean?
What is this? If my hair looked like that when I grew it out, I would have to figure something out. Like this. This is so much better, and quite possibly one of my favorite hairstyles yet. This, however, is a very bad hairstyle, and you should feel bad. The same with this. May God rest your tortured soul.
I like how he just threw in a couple pictures of bad haircuts on white people just to, I guess, soften the blow. He knows what he is doing, okay? And I'm not one of those people. Look, I don't believe in being politically correct at all. I think you should be able to say what you're saying, whatever you want to. But I've dealt with so many people like this before.
These are apparently all the hair types, and I could really, really like them all so long as they're well maintained. Just gotta pick the right style. And please, for the love of all that's good, don't pick the style that requires you to shower less.
I made a video specifically on this topic. It's called, How Often Should You Wash Your Hair? It's a huge misconception that if you don't wash your hair every day, you don't shower every day. Or how do you shower? What the fuck? Regardless of your race, have you never heard of a shower cap ever in your entire life? They sell them at Target. They sell them at Kmart. Is Kmart still around? I don't freaking know. You've probably seen one in a movie, in a shower scene, okay? Everybody knows what the a shower cap is, okay? And a shower cap is used to protect your hair when you want to take a shower, okay? If you don't want to wash your hair that day, or if you don't want to wet your hair that day because your hair is curly. It's not just if you're black. It could be if your hair is curly, if your hair is straight, if you just don't want to wash it, okay? If you don't want to wash it that day. You can shower every day. You can shower multiple times a day and not wash your hair. It's called using a fucking shower cap. Or clipping your hair up and not getting it wet. Like, there are so many possibilities. Oh my gosh.
Feel super greasy, or otherwise bring a stench with you wherever you go. I mean, I'm not hard to please, and most people probably aren't. Just take care of yourself and look reasonable, because regardless of your hair type, this is on you.
The thing that prompted me to make an actual reaction video is just the ignorance that is just permeating through this laptop screen right here. There's just so many stupid things that he said that I just can't even, oh god. All right, you guys, let's watch his next video, The Truth About Black Hair. It's just as good as all the other hair. Let's see what he has to say.
I made a video about hair types not too long ago, and people lost their minds. It wasn't just about black hair. It was about all hair types. It was like, which hair types do guys like most? And I struck a nerve so hard. I got emails on Patreon. There was some Twitter buzz. I think I might have gotten an email even. An email. Nobody uses email. Anyway, today we're going to get to the bottom of this whole black hair thing. But first off, I'd like to recommend a shampoo, which I'm not sponsored by. But I'd like to let you guys know that despite me being white, which I know is so awful, you're wrong on this issue. You see there's this shampoo here, and if you scroll down, it says daily cleaning. Daily, which means you can wash your hair daily. 78% of the reviews are 5 out of 5 stars. So if you've ever heard the rumor that you can't clean black hair daily, that's a lie. Clean your hair. Here it says.
I hate the phrase, you can't wash this hair daily. You can't do this daily. Black people can't wash their hair daily. You can do whatever the fuck you want with your hair, okay? I made a video all about hair types. I'll leave it linked down below. An actual educated video all about hair types. Basically, when hair grows out of your head, okay, it is growing out of a hair follicle, okay? And your hair follicle is shaped like this, and sometimes it's shaped like that. I mean, there's so many different things in between, but basically it's shaped like a circle or else it's shaped like an oval, okay? And the more oval shaped your hair follicle is, the curlier your hair is going to be, okay? So somebody with straight hair is going to have a hair follicle like that. Somebody with wavy hair might be like that. Somebody with curly hair might be like that. Closer to 4C hair is going to have a hair follicle like that, okay? Now, with that said, oil that comes from the scalp, right? It takes longer to get out of this, what would you call it? This ovular, is that a word? This oval shaped hair follicle, it takes a while for it to travel down all of those helixes. The curlier that your hair is, the longer that it takes for your hair to get oily. He's just probably going through the comments and just repeating things that he's like heard throughout his entire life from other people who don't know what they're talking about. Oh, well, speaking of which, he touched on the subject.
Can actually be damaging for a black woman to wash her hair every day. But not black men, right? Because it's typically shorter hair. Is that what we're saying? Not every...
Yes! That is what we're saying. A lot of guys, they use a bar soap to wash their body, to wash their face, to wash their... And they still use that same bar of soap to wash their hair, okay? And it doesn't really affect them because their hair sometimes is like this long. Babe, I'm in a very heated discussion right now. I can't really see myself. Anyway, like I was saying, so yes, length does matter. Length does matter because obviously if your hair, if you have like a fade, okay, and your hair is like this long, your hair is probably, your scalp, I should say, at that point is going to be more greasy versus somebody who has long hair out to here or somewhere in between where it takes longer to travel down and to get greasy, dirty, oily, whatever.
Of that certain ethnic background has those hair extensions. Duh. I mean, of course, duh. Nobody said a black woman's hair is unprofessional. At least not in my videos. There's nothing rebellious about wearing your hair natural either. And a lot of black people are actually horrified of swimming, etc. because they don't want to mess up their hair. Which, you know what? That's really not fun. Swimming is fun, and nobody should deprive themselves of that fun for the sake of vanity. And it is vanity, because vanity is all about maintaining your appearance. I would just literally cut my hair to the length that was appropriate to allow me to have fun on a regular basis without having an issue. Like, it's the most superficial thing ever to literally deprive yourself of fun because you don't want to look different.
It's not about looking different. Sometimes I have my days where I just jump in the pool and I don't care. Sometimes I have my days where I don't feel like getting my freaking hair wet because I don't want chlorine in my hair. It's not just about a vanity thing like, oh, I don't want to, I care about what people think. And even if somebody does care about what their hair looks like, that's their prerogative. For me personally, especially as a hairdresser, I just know how damaging chlorine water, salt water, and that kind of thing is. I have naturally curly hair, so if I jump in the pool and then jump out, I'm going to have to condition the out of my hair and detangle it. It's just going to be a whole thing. Girls, leave me a comment down below if you can relate.
Told that black women change their hair a lot, and now this source is saying that they don't. You see how funny internet research is? It's like everyone's wrong, everyone's right. Afro textured hair is curly hair. I mean, yeah, look at it. It's all curly, super curly, amazingly curly. Causes it to have less moisture. It says that it does not benefit from daily washing until you realize that there's special shampoos for it, which ensure that it can be taken care of properly. Here it says what?
Oh God, he just found some seller on Amazon who's selling shampoo, and in their description they put perfect for African American hair or any other texture hair for daily use. They're trying to sell shampoo. They don't give a fuck about what you do with it or how it affects your actual hair from washing your hair daily. They just want to sell shampoo, and they're saying for African Americans so that way they can broaden their market.
Once a week. And this is a great point I brought up recently. To everyone on earth except for people with this hair issue. Can you imagine not washing any part of your body?
To everybody on planet Earth except for people with this hair issue? What's that supposed to mean?
How bad that would stink and how gross that would be. If I didn't wash my hand for a week, yuck. If I didn't wash under my armpit for a week, yuck. If I didn't wash my kneecap for a week. Yuck. I'm a guy who washes daily. So I'm looking at people who say they don't wash their hair for a week, and I'm like, ew. Like this woman said she washed her hair every single day when she had short hair, and she would use shampoo twice a week and conditioner the rest. And conditioner is kind of like washing it, but unlike a lot of shampoos, it doesn't pull out all the moisture. Conditioner really just more so moistens your hair. So if you're a black person, maybe consider just using conditioner, and your hair can smell good all week rather than being something that you don't wash for a week and gets all gross. This person washed their hair every single day and had a relaxer. Apparently there's a connection between relaxer and being able to wash your hair every single day for some people. And they said they loved the way their hair smelled every day when they washed it every day, which is a black person agreeing with my point that when you wash your hair every day, it's cleaner. Duh.
For somebody who has super, super, super curly hair, for them to wash their hair every day, it would be so damaging. Again, this is just an area in general that he is completely ignorant to, and that's why I'm making this video, because it's just like, wow, levels.
So here's someone saying that they simply don't wash it because it became too much work when it was long. In other words, if you applied effort, your hair could be clean and nice smelling. This black person says, I wash my hair daily. I like the way it smells when it's clean. Also, I compare washing my hair to washing my body since I shower daily. I wash my hair daily. It's just the thing I do in the morning, but I do not deep condition and blow dry, as that could be too much. Just wash, detangle, and leave some in, then put my hair up. So like I said, there's been a lot of outrage about me talking about black hair, but ruh-roh, looks like I was right. And remember guys, just because you have an opinion about hair, it doesn't mean that you hate a group of people.
I want to put something into perspective for those of you who just don't know, like ONISION here. Okay, I hope you're watching this right now. I want to put something into perspective for you. For somebody with curly hair, them going 3 days or a week without washing their hair is maybe equivalent to you going 1 day or 2 days without washing your hair. It just takes longer. Educate yourself, okay? I can't believe you haven't found my channel. Why didn't you find my channel before making this video and putting this out there? Oh my gosh.
It doesn't mean you have a problem with a group of people. It just means that you have a fair and reasonable opinion in this context about people washing daily. I tell you, I was raised in a very tolerant, awesome household. I had a black foster brother, dated multiple black people growing up. Obviously, there was no phobia. And yet, if you don't say everything that certain people want to hear, suddenly you're racist. God forbid someone tell you to wash your hair daily.
It just annoys me when people say that, like, oh, well, I can say this because my cousin's black, or one of my best friends from high school was black, and it's like, okay, you're still saying stupid shit. Oddly enough, as I went to his channel today to do my little research for this video, I saw that he had uploaded yesterday a video called Black Hair is Equal. In essence, it's him defending himself because he pissed off a lot of people. If you want to go watch it, go ahead and go watch it. But let's watch his latest video, Black Hair, Daily Care. Here we go.
Okay, I just recorded a video really clarifying my position, and I seem to have gone through to a lot of people. So let's proceed to talking about black hair, which I love talking about because there's a huge issue with black hair right now, and instead of trying to resolve the issue, a lot of people just want everyone to shut up about it. This person says I have to wash my hair every 3 to 5 days, and it doesn't hurt when I do it daily, and I'm black. Any more time in my scalp is itchy and dirty. This is called black women who wash their hair daily. This person says as it grew, it became too much work. In other words, a lot of black people don't wash their hair because it's too much work. I've seen that again and again. They don't do it because you can't do it. Instead, they do it because it's time consuming.
I can't speak for everybody. I'm sure there are people who don't wash their hair because it's too much work. I'm sure there are people with straight hair who don't wash their hair because it's too much work. Like I keep reiterating, it just takes longer for curly hair to become greasy. And yeah, when you do eventually wash your hair, it is going to take longer to style. Like for me, when I have a client who has straight hair, I'm like, with the blow dryer, done, 10 minutes, done, and it looks fabulous. If I have a client on the other end of the spectrum who has like really coily hair, I'm gonna be blow drying and flat ironing that hair for a good 2 hours, something like that. Just to put things into perspective again for somebody who may not know. ONISION.
Question, if you wash your hair, is it going to be cleaner than if you don't wash your hair? The answer is yes. So it's dirtier by choice. And you can get mad at me for saying this, but that doesn't change reality. A lot of guys don't wash their hands after they leave the bathroom because it's inconvenient for them. That doesn't make it okay.
That's not a good analogy to use when discussing hair. To put it into perspective, again, if you were to wash your hands 100 times a day, right? Would your hands logically be cleaner? Yeah, I'm sure they would be cleaner. But is it good for your hands? No. Let that marinate for a second.
It says they're not relaxed and they wash their hair daily. Their hair's grown so much longer. The secret is to not use harsh shampoo. Oh my god. Is that exactly what I've been saying this whole time? It's almost like white boy is right and you guys for some reason don't know your hair as well as I do, which is horrifying. Someone says washing your hair shouldn't make it thin. That's like more of a rumor. Unless your hair gets tangled and then breaks when you're detangling. Listen, if you allow your hair to get super duper dry and brittle, then that's on you.
I feel like there are people leaving comments or whatever forum he's reading. I feel like people are posting in this forum that don't really know about hair, and then he's responding and he doesn't really know about hair, and people giving their personal experiences with hair, and then also he's giving his personal opinion. I'm here to give you the actual science. Let me scoot a little bit closer. The science behind hair, the fact. Also, it's not just black people, okay, who don't wash their hair every day. I have clients from all different races. I see all kinds of hair all the time. I have all kinds of clients from different races who wash their hair once a week.
This person says they used to wash their hair every day, but it's not really good to do because it strips your hair of the natural oils it needs. No, it can strip your hair if you're using the wrong products. If you're using the right products, your hair will be awesome.
Who died and made this guy Brittney gray? I don't understand.
Here is that people try crappy, tacky products and then they say, well, I guess nothing will work. And that is absolutely stupid. So congratulations, now your hair is dirtier and stinks more because you can't competently take care of your own hair. Like, oh my god, just use common sense. 15 leave-in conditioners for natural hair that will leave your curls silky and smooth. This might be a good option for you. This might also be a good option. This might also be a good option. Oh my god. Why is it I have to help you smell good because nobody educated you on this? This is a daily shampoo for all hair types. Again, I say.
Oh, because it says daily in the, name of the product. You should use it every day. Okay.
Hair types because it doesn't take a genius to know that hair is hair. Best shampoos for African American natural black hair. You obviously don't want alcohol in your hair because that'll dry it out. Gotta get that pH balance as well. Gotta get a shampoo with naturally moisturizing oil. Creamy hydrating shampoos are great as well. Point is, you have black hair. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. If you make your hair shorter, that doesn't make you lesser. You're probably just as beautiful with short hair as you are long. This is also gorgeous. Absolutely fantastic. I would just hope she washes it daily so it literally smells better and is also literally cleaner. I spoke to a person who has 30 plus years in the salon industry, and what they told me is that white people hair and black people hair is a bit different because the oils in white people hair tends to drip down the hair, and with curly hair it doesn't always tend to make it to the tip of the curl. So in that case it almost seems like, again, common sense.
I think he came across one of my videos. I mean, I don't have 30 plus years in the industry, but he's probably lying.
Use a moisturizer for your hair, so it's even better than if you didn't wash it. So washing it daily would actually become even healthier for you.
A person in the industry, oh, I have 30 years of experience. Nobody who's like a good hairdresser would say, oh, well, you should just moisturize your hair more in between and then you could wash your hair every fucking day. Like, what the
See, the issue in the black community is a lot of you, as I've been informed by actual black people, shame women with natural hair. They say it's unprofessional, it's not fit for the workplace, and the people who say that about black people's hair are the scum of the earth. Your natural black hair is fantastic.
He's virtue signaling.
What you need to do is act.
He's patronizing.
How to take proper care of it. You talk about how it needs to be moisturized, otherwise it'll break off, but explain to me how conditioner, a moisturizing agent, doesn't ensure that your hair is moisture.
A bottle of conditioner sometimes just isn't enough. Most of the time it's just not enough. But darling, honey, sweetie, you don't understand because you don't know anything about hair. You are uneducated on the topic. It's fine.
What this really comes down to is people not wanting to put in the effort to make sure that their hair is properly taken care of. So yeah, I've researched it, I've talked to professionals, I know what I'm talking about. So maybe get past my skin color and realize that positive, constructive, and genuinely helpful information can come from an assortment of locations. I'm sorry that a lot of people in the black community do not support natural hair. I'm sorry that a lot of people take hot combs and try to force children, but that's not something I condone. I like people being natural.
Don't be hating on the hot comb.
Like people looking beautiful and radiant as themselves. So with all that being said, good luck with your hair. I hope you invest in the right shampoos that are best for your hair type, just like I have invested.
He is so freaking trolling.
Right my shampoos and conditioners for my hair type and didn't just give up on washing my hair because a few people told me that it was best to only wash it every few days. Which, yes, people tell white people that as well. They say don't wash your hair daily because it can strip it of its natural moisture.
It's not just about your race, it's about your hair type, by the way.
Etc. But I wash my hair anyway, and because I'm using the right products, my hair is fantastic. It's super lovely to touch. People always compliment me on my hair when they put their fingers through it. It's because I actually know what I'm talking about when I talk about hair. So how ironic that the people who were calling me ignorant were actually the true ignorant ones in the situation, who looked at my skin and can only see that and not hear the actual words I was saying. And again, if you have a problem with natural, well-kept black hair, then I have a problem with you. Find the right products, wash your hair daily, smell better, be cleaner. This kind of thing isn't exclusive to one race or another. Everyone can be clean daily, period.
All right, so what did you guys think about those videos? I'm gonna tell you guys my final thoughts. I personally felt more annoyed. Most of the things that he said in his videos were misinformed. I don't know if he's trolling or not. I think that he is. I think that this is kind of what he does from what I remember. I haven't really heard about him in a while. I believe that everybody's entitled to their opinion and you can't control the thoughts of others. People were saying he shouldn't even be speaking on this topic because he's white. I personally don't believe in that. Don't shoot me. It's just my opinion. I don't believe that because you are a certain race, you shouldn't talk about this, or you can't say this, or you can't say that. I do think that if he's serious, which I don't think that he is, he should have, or if you're watching, you should have educated yourself on the topic first. A lot of what he's saying is his personal opinion, his likes, his dislikes. And at the end of the day, you know what I always say, or what I always think, you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. I see some of his comments, there's a lot of ignorant comments in there too. I do believe that free speech and saying whatever you want, even if it's uneducated and ignorant, I do believe that it provokes thought and provokes or promotes a conversation. Even though this is a white guy talking about black hair, I do think that he should be able to make a video like this. It's just ill-informed, tragically ill-informed. I think that this whole little video series is, what is it, a trilogy? It might be more than that, that he has going on. I think that it is all based in ignorance. You just have to let it go and just don't feed into it like I am right now. And as I say in all of my hair videos, all different hair types have their benefits. Straight hair, yes, you can wash it more and it's lower maintenance, okay? Curly hair, you don't have to wash it as often, so it's not as annoying, okay? And then also curly hair, you have more versatility. You can wear it curly, you can wear it straight if you want to. Sometimes people with straight hair, their hair can't hold a curl to save their lives, but again, it's lower maintenance. So you just have to embrace the skin, the hair, the eyes, the bones, and everything else that you're in, that you've been blessed with. Make the most out of your look. Love yourself. All hair types, all skin colors, all different types of people are beautiful. You just have to make the most of it. And don't pay attention to random stupid knowledge that you might get from a guy like ONISION, who's talking about fucking hair and he's not a hairdresser. It's like, tried it. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me your comments below and let me know what you think about this entire situation. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, both at Brittney Gray, and join my hair group on Facebook, Hair Culture. Links to everything will be down below, and I think that's it for now. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you guys, and I love all of you guys except the haters. You guys will see me in my next video, so thank you so much for watching. Bye.